So, have you ever been just cruising through the grocery store and you see something like Crescent rolls that you never buy and you say, oh man, those sound good. I'm going to get Crescent rolls. And then they sit in your fridge until the expiration date and you're like, oh, what am I going to do? Crescent rolls. How about Crescent cinnamon rolls? We're going to make them on John Eats Cheap. Let's make some cinnamon Crescent rolls. First of all, the tube of Crescent rolls. Now I remember when I was a kid, these were easy open. I don't see an easy open spot. When I was a kid, it was so great because I wanted to be the one who banged these against the counter. That was how you open them. They showed that on the commercial. Pop open. Maybe these are expired and that's a problem. I don't know. Hey, there we go. We have Crescent rolls in a tube. I'm guessing it's 4 and 4. So what we're going to do is lay these out. See, it's perforated, so it's easy to find the edge. As I said, this isn't the official brand. This is the Aldi brand. I can't find this. It's kind of like toilet paper. It's hard to find the starting point here. There we go. I got it. I don't even remember what I bought these for. If I thought, ooh, Crescent rolls, that sounds good. Or if I was going to use them in a recipe, maybe for a topping for maybe some chicken pot pie. I think that's why I got them. Obviously, I never made it. So here's what we have. There's our 8 triangles. We have half a stick of softened butter. To that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar and a couple tablespoons of cinnamon. That's right. All that goes in there. This is just to make a paste to put onto our crescent roll triangles. And then we'll roll them up just like regular crescent rolls. Let's just mix this up, make a paste. All right, that looks pretty good to me right there. It looks pretty well mixed up. Boy, all that butter, this is going to be good. So, let's spread these onto the crescent roll. All right, cinnamon rolls are loaded with, or the crescent rolls are loaded with butter, cinnamon, sugar, and we're just going to roll those up like crescent rolls. Pretty simple. And make sure the seam side goes down. All right, they're all seam side down. They're spread apart evenly. We're going to go in a 375 oven until they look done. All right, the Crescent cinnamon rolls are in the oven. Now we're going to make the icing. We start with a cup of powdered sugar, and to that we add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. It doesn't take much liquid. We're just going to add, that's about 1.5 tablespoons to start, and just a little bit of vanilla. This is the good vanilla. Got it in Mexico. Lasts forever. And anytime you go to Mexico, all your friends and relatives say, oh, get me some vanilla. And do, because it's really cheap. Now we're just going to mix that up. And it doesn't take much liquid. Even though there's a cup of powdered sugar in there, it doesn't take much liquid to make that a real good icing. All right, they went about, I don't even know, 10 or 11 minutes. They just went till they got browned. And as you can see, a lot of the sugar and cinnamon spilled out. So we're going to let these just cool for a minute. Then we'll cover them with the icing. Little bit of milk, little bit of vanilla, a lot of powdered sugar. All right. Boy, that really caramelized a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and cover these up. That's why you use the parchment paper. Make it easier to clean. I have a lot of icing, so I'm going to almost cover these pretty much like a glazed donut. Should we let them cool or eat them? I'm thinking we dive right in. All done. These would be great for Sunday brunch. I'm sure they'd be good if you made them ahead of time, and oh, that comes up real easy. Look at that. Now I think I'm gonna cut this just so we can look at the inside. This is gonna be very hot. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when I take a bite right away. But there we go. With that caramelized cinnamon sugar. That tastes like caramel, because it is. I'm going to regret this. I do not regret that. Get me a glass of milk, and I'm eating all of these. Cinnamon Crescent rolls. They were really tasty. Had some left over, so we froze them. They've been in the freezer for a week, sealed up in a Ziploc. So now I'm going to see how they reheat from frozen. They look pretty good. I'm going to do one in the oven, 350 degrees. The other one I'll just do on low power in the microwave, just until it gets heated up. We're going to see how they do with the microwave and the oven reheated from frozen. All ready to go. I left this one on the parchment paper so I can tell it's the one that was in the oven. Baked at 350 for probably 8 to 10 minutes. The microwave I just did on high for 30 seconds. These were from frozen. So first of all, we'll cut into this one. You see the filling kind of spilled out a little. But that gives you a little bit of dipping sauce, right? Boy, that baby is hot. That may be better than it was originally. I would say these freeze very well. That is, my wife described it best. She said it's like the very heart or the inside of a cinnamon roll. That's what it tastes like. That is very good. Cleanse the palate. Boys are much better than milk with a cinnamon roll, a hot cinnamon roll. And these are great. You know, I like making food on the weekends and then freezing or refrigerating. And, you know, just making, you can make a bunch of these. Obviously, you can make 8, I think, that comes in a pack and have them for breakfast. It's a quick heat up breakfast the rest of the week. Let's try the microwave one. That's good as well, but like with most microwave stuff, it's a little chewy on the outside. So I prefer the oven reheat method, but you could probably find the right way to do it in the microwave if you did it on a lower heat, something like that, lower power. But both very good. A+. You can make these, make a bunch ahead of time, do 2 tubes, put them in the freezer. These were in big Ziplocs. I just pulled 2 of them out of the Ziploc. They froze individually very well. Great for a really tasty, fresh breakfast on the weekend or during the week. Thanks for watching John Eats Cheap. Follow us on Facebook, read the blog, subscribe on YouTube. I'm going to finish these.